this dream was a dream that I had a while ago. I would say probably at least 5 years ago, and I never posted it. I've told people about it, like in person, but I've never posted about it. So I'm gonna just get straight to it. So in this dream, I'm at the Whitehouse, and even though I'm at the Whitehouse, I'm not like standing on the grounds at the Whitehouse. It's like I was walking above it. I'm walking above the White House, and I'm looking down, and I can see the entire White House underneath me, like in the air, you know. And I'm walking out, I'm looking down, and I see it's at nighttime, or getting dark. And I've never been there, but I know there's that big section in the front of the White House that's got grass everywhere, because it's full of grass. So I'm walking, and I'm looking down, and I see a bunch of people in burgundy robes, and they have, like the hoodie thing over their face, and I couldn't see any of their actual faces. It was, I'd say, about 15 to 20 people in there in a circle. They're all just standing still, and they're like chanting things, and they have like their hands together and whatnot. And so it looks like they're doing some kind of like occult ritual. And there was a person in the middle of that circle during the ritual. And the person in the middle of that was Barack Obama. He didn't have on the robe. He didn't have the robe on his face. He didn't have a hoodie on covering his face or anything. But I could see clear as day that it was him. It was Barack Obama. He was in the middle of it, and he's leading the ritual. And I know that the scriptures say that the AntiChrist will have a great command of dark sentences and things like that. And even though them dark sentences, they ain't got nothing on the blood of Jesus. I know that much. Because greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. But anyway, in that circle, Obama is leading the ritual, and it was a relatively short dream. But I also saw too that in the middle of that there was also a fire, and it was like a small fire, but they were doing a ritual in front of fire. Obama was leading the ritual, while others are surrounding him in a circle, and they all had on burgundy robes with hoodies, with the hoodie over their faces. So I couldn't see who anybody was that was in the actual circle. So yeah, and then that was the end of that dream. I'm just looking down at it. I'm in the air. I'm looking down at everything that's taking place, and then the dream just ended. It wasn't particularly long, but like I said, that dream was maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and I just never came here on YouTube and actually posted about that one. But like I said, I'm going to be obedient and post each dream, all 11 of the dreams. So hopefully I'll post another one in the next coming days or so. But until then, just continue to look up. Jesus told us that when we see these signs take place, for us to look up, for His return is near. And so just keep hope, faith, and just